Alright, folks, we are going to resume Resident Evil 4. Playing it on the Xbox One, so, well, going to continue where we left off. And, of course, that obviously means that we're going to escape the village, of course. And we got the full side to open that gate that we saw prior to getting down here. And what better time to do a long play or whatever of Resident Evil 4 and while you're doing a vlog than when it's like near Halloween. And not to mention my birthday is going to be 6 days after that, so if I'm going to be 34 years old, and I get around and kind of feel more like I'm like fixing to be more like 22. I just have it made, I guess. And sometimes it ain't always what it's cracked up to be at times. The Los Illuminados Castilian Castle. Quick, Ashley. Gonna shoot the driver. Oh man! I was a little too late. That was my bad. But, you know, nowadays, instead of trying again, I prefer to do this. If I'm not that far away from it. Gosh, yeah. I don't know, I kind of mess up at that part at times, because sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to aim the thing accordingly, let alone your fear of always losing Ashley too, you know, because even if Ashley dies and Leon doesn't, it's still a mission failure scenario. You can't continue the game. Rather Ashley dies, just Leon, it's all one or the other, both. In terms of losing. Let alone the way Leon reacts when Ashley gets killed by a Ganado, be it whatever class of villager, Ganado, a cultist, whatever. Like, oh, no. Like, yeah, like Leon already knows that the president's gonna have his, you know, his badge and likely his life. Because of what happened to his daughter. You gotta watch this again. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't skip this part of it. Amazing on how a prosthetic eye is the only thing that can, like, cause that thing to open. And it's like an electronic device towards a fake body part. I really should have did this before. Aha! Alright, there we go. Alright. And if you think they're done for, they're apparently in that cargo area. They were hiding in there the whole time. Yeah, I guess if you get infected by the Wolf's Plague, perhaps it's harder for you to break bones, seeing as the they came out of that back of that cargo thing of the truck, and you know, it's like they're still standing, like they're in one piece, you know. Gosh. Well, man, let's just. I know you guys are behind us. Man, even according to the cutscene, it's like there was a lot more of them in there than what it appeared in the in-game scenario. Like, man, that is a large herd of villager ganados. Like, you could obviously even tell that they're pissed that I killed their boss, too, you know, the Chief Mendez. Well, how the hell else was I supposed to get past the gate, then? Yeah, simple, you didn't want me getting through it at all. Okay, we got some green herb. Alright, alright. Doesn't look like there's any more barrels nearby at the moment, so, yeah. Yeah, let's try to do a little dealing. Yeah, we won't up the capacity in the rifle yet. Oh boy, what was I? I was about to close out for something that, yeah, I didn't even realize it. Okay. Alright. That'll do for now. And there is more in store ahead. Yeah, I'm also well aware that when I did the village part earlier, you know, the last one I did, which is the first part of this long play and vlog that I'm doing, I am well aware that some of it was sort of out of sync, yeah. But this time I'm going to try to make sure that I get this one in sync as best as possible. I got other methods to do. Just that, you know, where I've got so much time on my hands, I can only edit and alter so much of this to where it like matches and is in sync with. Oh man, he's about to alert him already. I really should have shot that guy first. Sometimes I clumsy up and do that. Well, You can go at me all you want as long as you don't go after Ashley. Beg of you not to do that. In fact, I encourage you to, and give you advice to stay the fuck away from her. Oh no. Gosh. Saying kill him in Spanish. Fiesta. Yeah, there he is in Spanish. Although if this weren't a video game, him saying follow me like that to Ashley she obviously wouldn't have been able to hear him that far away. Yeah, but like I said, this game does have an underrated legacy towards it for sure. And man, when the day comes that they finally reboot this game, I just hope I can still have a positive opinion over this one. Because in my opinion, I think 4, 5, and 6 are, well, I've never actually played 5, but when it comes to playing these, I mean, they're a lot more fun and adaptable compared to the originals. The originals are harder to figure out. And seeing as the fact that I was a kid in the 90s, I obviously wasn't allowed to play M-rated games at the time either. So I think it should go without saying that I'm a stranger to the old Resident Evil games. The live-action movies were actually pretty good, and it was cool how they put characters like Jill and Claire and all that in them, even Carlos. Pretty amazing. I'm like when it came to Carlos and Resident Evil, it's like they tried to make him more interesting in those movies compared to the games too. Because it seemed like in the games he wasn't as highlighted like in those movies. Not to mention that guy from the first 2 Mummy movies with Brendan Fraser. He's the guy that played Carlos in those Resident Evil movies. Although I know it wasn't Steven Summers that directed them though. Oh no. I sense Ashley is in danger. Yep, there they are. I knew they was coming. I'll admit, they look like they could be Palpatine's Sith bodyguards. Not the ones in the red that wear like the stormtrooper red helmets. I'm talking about like like Sith guards or something, like his politicians or like advisors or something. Especially seeing as the fact that Sadler himself looks like the Emperor. I think it really goes great. Not to mention this game came out the same year as Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. It seems like for entertainment, 2005 was a hell of a year. Oh no. Ashley, you stay in here. Alright. But believe me, for years I actually used to play a whole lot worse than what I do. I mean, like I said, I've become pretty expert at this game and all that. And even though I tend to die here and there, do a few things like some slip-ups and all that, I used to had a lot more difficult of a time when I would play this game for like the first 10 years I played it, especially since I didn't really start deciding to play it regularly until like a couple of years ago. But yeah, you get the hang of it and all that. Oh, you don't want to shoot. I was mainly just trying to reload, but I might as well not point it at the merchant. He'll probably lose respect for me, and not only that, but I even hear if you shoot the merchant on professional mode, he doesn't even respawn at all. I've never seen a PS2 copy of this a couple years ago. I had inadvertently shot the merchant because I was a little confused on what to do. He did respawn though. Luckily, I was playing the normal mode over the pro. I meant to go to buy. I meant to go to buy. We don't get the mine. Time for us to continue and resume. And we gotta call Hunnigan up because oh no. Yep, indeed. Gonna be more complicated indeed, for sure, compared to the village. Yeah, now we're dealing with a cultists over villagers. Although we are gonna run into more villagers later, but yeah, for the time being, before we further on up this mission, we are gonna take care of the ones up here first. Oh no, that is not good. Oh boy. Shoot. Oh, yeah, down you go. Say hello to my stinky little friend. Oh no, that is not good. Oh no. And apparently the inner plaga is on the loose. Those are even worse than the other ones that look like spiders. It's crazy. But I'll admit, that looks like a cow's fetus or something. Or like it's a placenta or a fetus. But I get the vibe of that. Not only are those plagas more deadly, but they're more uglier looking too. On great. Just when this couldn't get any worse. Yep, and apparently their master is down below on the lower floor awaiting us. Yeah, but I'll see to it where he ain't a problem. Okay, now that we got those occultist ganados out of the way, we can now take care of those swords and put them in their rightful areas. Make sure I have the right ones there. And behind the platinum sword was a door. Oh boy, I keep going in that other direction, boy. Would have been a lot easier, but hey, we need the exercise. About to run into Lewis. But unfortunately, he clumsied up again. Okay, we're in for another ride. And unfortunately, we can't open that castle door. Until, of course, we get the key to open it. Which these other occultists are guarding. Oh man, why did it have to hit Ashley? Oh no! That is not a good thing. You put her down, I command you. You only thought you were going to get away. I would cure Ashley too, it's just that we need... Oh boy. Oh man. This is too much. Oh man, another one of those things. Gosh. I tell you, the Ganados, they sure are relentless for sure. They're relentless with a capital R. I take it more of them are going to be in there. Oh gosh. Yeah, knife and kick, at least I can save ammo. I haven't really been doing it to these guys though, because they look a lot more deadly and like you need the guns. Now's a good time to cure Ashley, I would think. And this too will come in handy. Oh gosh. You guys should have got some better shields than that. Those wooden shields are useless. Didn't that ever occur to you that bullets can shoot right through wooden shields such as that? I mean, what were these Ganados thinking? What was Sadler thinking about just giving them such a weak defense such as that? Make sure I'm in line with the barrel. Now let's get out of here now. Do not shoot them. Do not look back. Keep running, keep running, keep running. All that matters now is that we get inside the castle, which is inevitable since we got the key. To their dismay. About to run into Ramon Salazar. Amazing, like sometimes, you know, you can like hear Salazar laugh before the cutscene starts.
Who are you? No thanks.
Yep, he is the new temporary main protagonist now that we took care of the chief earlier.
Never. We'll find a cure.
Yeah, first we were dealing with the intimidating Chief Mendez. Now we are dealing with the overconfident, hypey prick Salazar. Alright, here's Salazar's first note.
I have confirmation that Sarah has entered the castle. Why would he return during his escape? Leaves me to question his motives.
But, well, yeah, but we must seize the moment to capture him. We apprehend Sarah. Alright. Prison key and gotta deal with this like super monster. It looks like a cross between Wolverine and Shredder from the Ninja Turtles. It is now time to open this door, and we will come down here and yeah, we'll mess around with the guy. Because obviously he's guarding the only way to get past that fire. Stay as far away from it as you can. Oh man! Oh gosh! I wasn't thinking he'd find me that fast. continue my way. Probably a smarter way to continue. The only time I would advise against starting over the load points is if you're that far away from them. Then in that case, it would be your best maneuver to try again in that case. But saw some like shotgun ammo on top of that like little like platform or whatever that thing was. Kind of leads me to the question: why would they put that in the game if you can't get to it? First time I even noticed that too. And the way these game developers will like practically, you know, put a lot of like bonus stuff in like hard, difficult to get areas, it's like they're probably thinking if anybody does manage to get it, boy, they'd be rewarded for it or something.
Wait.
Yep, time to continue. We're gonna try this again and see if we can do it more accordingly. And say hello to a fiery grenade. Oh man, he knew I was right next to him, I think. Oh man, he's getting closer too. Boy, this ain't good. Huh. I was under the impression that I was gonna have to fight him longer than that. This is probably a better method what I'm about to do. Just let Ashley stand there for a little bit until after I do my business with these guys. If even these guys use dynamite, it's crazy. Oh boy, something wicked is behind that door. Ah, no. Ah, great. And in this case, I will hit the continue button. Oh, yeah. Boy, but you got... this is probably, maybe arguably, the part of the game I probably more or less hate the most, since you got, like, them coming at you every which way. Luckily, I've been able to get kind of... I mean, I am becoming a professional at this. But still, I mean, on professional mode, I mean, it's like about as far as I can make it so far, though. This is which would obviously explain why this is probably, maybe even arguably, the hardest part of the whole game that doesn't involve a boss. For the Castellan Castle, yeah, I mean, seeing as the fact that they're a lot more bloodthirstier compared to the rest of the stuff that's in the game here, it's like, man. Oh, man. See here if I can disintegrate them with fire. no, we are in deep trouble for sure. Great. Come on, Ashley, quick. What? Oh, boy. But yeah, I mean, man, the leader's in here too. Boy, that ain't good. Oh boy, yeah, and you have like those ones that jump down from who knows where. Oh no. Teach you to attack Ashley in such a way. That's gonna further alert them. And to live is to die, more like it. That plague of being an virus, boy. It's obvious Sadler has all of you buffaloed. Oh man, boy. I know the game has like determined difficulty, and from where I like shot so many of the enemies earlier on in the game, that's why it's kind of going so hard on me, I think. But then again, maybe I wasn't so exact hard on it because, first of all, if you go like really that hard on the game and are able to be that good, a lot of times you have like two people on like on like those balconies in this room, like shooting spears at you. That goes for if you do it on like professional mode or normal mode, like what we're playing. It's like you have people on those balconies, like two Ganados on the balconies, on each shooting spears at you if you do that good of a job. It's crazy, man. This game knows your every move, it seems. Oh no. Oh no. Gosh. Oh boy. They are on our tail for sure. Oh boy. Even that shot didn't kill him. I'm impressed. Oh man, they're still going at it. Oh man. Gosh. As I've said before, this is pretty damn tough part of the game to beat. Yep, in come more of them. That is quite a garrison they've got of these guys. Yeah, I missed a little bit of this, but the game's going to be a little bumpy from here on out, so you can expect stuff like that to happen. What do you know, you can suplex them? I didn't know that. That's another thing I learned about this thing. Stay down, Mr. Grim Reaper. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Alright, we need to get through this. Get through it a little faster than that. Yep, bring them on. Bring it on. Yeah, more of them are on the way. They got a whole garrison of them. That's the whole thing, you know. I mean, when it comes to dealing with these occultiscanados, boy, it's like, since they're saying brains in Spanish, it's obvious that these guys have more of a nature to kill compared to the villagers. Eh.
Wait. Follow.
Alright. We're not going to be happy once we're out there either, so. Oh no. Not good. Alright, finally, we made it this far. And we'll let Ashley control the leather crank once we take care of some of the more of them are coming that way, so man. Yeah, slipped my mind here. Oh no, not a good thing. It's obvious he'd be going in the other direction with her. Oh boy. Ashley, run. Run, Ashley, run. Oh, great. Oh no. Okay, more of them are on the way, so... Yeah, and apparently they do have the ability to jump over too, so... Well... Since this Castalian castle is a lot longer than that first part of the game involving the village, I am gonna wrap it up here in a minute when it comes to the next save point. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got an improved rifle here. And an improved shotgun. And have to do some rearranging here. there we go.
What are you buying?
Not enough cash, stranger. Alright. Well, I guess this will now conclude it for this part of the Resident Evil 4 vlog that I've been doing for the month of October of 2021. Today marks it October 7th, 2021. Well, I'll be back later with more of this.